Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, July 18th. We're looking at above normal temperatures and daily thunderstorm chances continuing through the weekend into early next week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today: under the increasing influence of high pressure through the weekend into early next week, we'll look at above normal temperatures continuing. Normal highs this time of year generally in the 80s, low 90s. We're looking at more upper 80s, upper 90s, so about 5 to 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. In addition to those hot temperatures, we are looking at daily thunderstorm chances with the potential for some stronger storms to produce some brief heavy rain, gusty outflow winds, and frequent lightning. We're also looking at some increased fire weather concerns, given a mix of wet and dry thunderstorms, in addition to some patchy wildfire smoke region-wide from some fires burning across the west. Quick look at satellite for you this morning shows mostly clear skies, just some passing clouds this morning. We're looking at mostly dry conditions to start your Thursday off, increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Weather with outlook for your next 5 days. We'll focus on some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms both today and Friday. That'll decrease in coverage for Saturday and Sunday, shifting more towards being confined to the mountains. But those chances will continue into early next week. Again, best chances sticking into the mountains. Here's a look at those top wind gust reports we saw yesterday. So if you were anywhere out there yesterday, there was certainly some breezy outflows with some of those stronger thunderstorms, some locally heavy rain at times. But gusts topped out at about 40 to 55 miles an hour overall across southern Idaho. Temperatures today starting off the day in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, some 70s across as you get towards the Treasure Valley. With afternoon highs hanging out in those mid 80s to upper 90s, low triple digits as you get west of Twin Falls and Shoshone. Here's a look at that Day 1 Storm Prediction Center outlook. It does highlight the majority of our area in a general risk for thunderstorms. Here's a look at what that may look like for today. So overall, starting things off mostly dry today. Not seeing much precip out there this morning. But between about 12, 3 o'clock, expect some thunderstorms to develop across portions of the Central Mountains, south and east of the Snake Plain. Overall, staying mostly dry in the Snake Plain Magic Valley. Keeping an eye on some isolated activity there. But overall, for sunset tonight, should beginning to wane down in coverage. Some lingering convection up around Yellowstone. But overall, heading into tomorrow morning, another rinse and repeat. We'll wait till about 12 to 3 o'clock to see those thunderstorms begin to develop. Overall looking more isolated in nature, but certainly keeping an eye on that for your Friday before dry conditions return Friday night into Saturday. Here's a look at the HRF model probability of thunder today. And again, it highlights the best chances, of course, as you get further south and east, where it's about a 30 to 60% chance. But overall, better chances will be confined to our south and north. So overall, we're staying isolated to scattered, kind of in between these two more active corridors up into Montana, Utah, and Nevada. And in addition to that, we are tracking the potential for some isolated dry thunderstorms. With that, we could see some frequent lightning, little to no precipitation, and increased chance for some wildfire starts. I'll be keeping an eye on that over here over the next couple of days. And low temperatures on your Friday, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s to start things off for your Friday. With afternoon highs just about where they were on Thursday, mid 80s, upper 90s, low triple digits further west. And Day 2 outlook again highlights our entire region in that general risk for thunderstorms. But in addition to that, we are still tracking the potential for some dry thunderstorms as well. And with that, as well as some smoke. So here's a look at the timing for that on the HRF smoke model. So overall, some light smoke out there this morning. Not as much as we saw yesterday. But we're going to see an increase this afternoon and evening. Some regional wildfires out in Oregon, California, Nevada, that kind of direction. So we got that southwest flow will be prevailing. We're going to see that increased smoke settle into the Snake Plain, Magic Valley corridor for tonight. See some more enhanced concentrations of smoke across the Central Mountains and northern portions of the state, but overall, just some patchy areas of smoke will continue. And for Friday morning, looks like we could get some more higher concentrations across portions of the upper Snake River Plain. But other than that, just staying some patchy areas of smoke, some more northwest to north-southeast flow prevailing for Friday, and that'll help to bring in more of that smoke from the Bench Lake fire as well as some regional wildfire smoke to our north, back across southeast Idaho. And for your Saturday, another similar morning, 40s, 50s, and 60s to start things off for your Saturday. With afternoon highs, mid 80s to upper 90s, and still pushing at about that 100 to 110 degree range as you get west of Shoshone and Twin Falls, as well as upper 90s up towards Salmon. Day 3 outlook does highlight the majority of our area. This might be a bit overdone, but overall, still looking at the potential there for some isolated showers and storms continuing through the weekend. Best chances for you in the mountains. And heading into Sunday, 40s, 50s, 60s, and low 70s to start things off for your Sunday. With afternoon highs, mid 80s, upper 90s, pushing about that 100 to 110 range further west of Shoshone and Twin. And for Monday, you guessed it, much of the same 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s for your Monday, with temperatures staying consistent through the period, albeit on the warmer side, 80s, 90s to low 100s. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Thursday and stay safe out there.